Happy New Year's, everyone. So with the new year comes my predictions for 2023. We're going to be covering Roblox BedWars, islands, and my own channels, maybe a couple other things as well. Now, obviously, whenever I come up with predictions, they're going to happen because that's just how it goes. You know, DVC's the future. I got a little of that wizardry. I got that wizardry. I have the ability to foresee the future, and it's going to happen. Just like my Roblox battles, you know, predictions. I failed on that. Okay, I failed on a couple. Okay, I got some of them wrong. It just happens. I'm not perfect. I'm only human. Okay, just don't unsubscribe. But no, seriously, speaking of subscribing, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into the predictions. So my first prediction is that we're going to start seeing more Easter eggs and hidden content with badges in Roblox BedWars. How does this work? Well, it's going to be stuff that maybe the devs tease and let you know that they're in there. Maybe these, you know, give a little hints here and there. You know, we love that about RB battles, and you also see it happening a lot in Blox Fruits, and it's really popular. Look at how much content people are able to make off of like the new updates. Like, look at Race Awakening V4 for Blox Fruits. It's insane. Just seeing all the hints and clues and how it's going to work, specifically like how you get them. It just creates so much stir and content, and I think we're going to start seeing that. My second prediction is that we're going to start seeing more ways to grind for kits instead of just, you know, Robux and Battle Pass. We've already started seeing that happen a little bit. We saw Crypt, you know, we got the free kit during the Halloween event with Crypt. And just recently we had the Minigames event for Christmas with the Day or Mountain King kit. So they're already starting to provide more ways for you to be able to get kits. So I think, you know, now that things are getting a little bit like too heavy on how many kits they have in the game, I think we're going to start seeing ways for players to start grinding future kits instead of everything being so pay to win. And I think we're going to start seeing more ways to get kits this year in Roblox BedWars. My next prediction is we're going to see another combat revamp in BedWars. The current version is just kind of stale and dated, and I think it just feels a little too spammy. It doesn't really work for the game. Things are getting very choppy. It's getting very, like, performance is kind of getting laggy, especially with the anti-cheat. And I'm predicting that we're going to see another combat revamp in BedWars because it just needs it. Like, this is just more of a housekeeping thing. It has to happen. It's just way too spammy. It's too laggy for most players. You see them teleporting all over the place. It's just not going to work out if it doesn't get addressed. My next prediction is we're going to start seeing more UGC features, specifically user-generated content, to discover new maps in BedWars. Right now, it's really, really hard for people to discover new maps other than, you know, if you're going to use my website, bedwarsmaps.com. I'm not even really updating that site as much as I could or should, but, you know, there's just not a really easy way for people to, you know, find these new maps. And there's a lot of cool maps out there. There's lots of cool, like, sniper maps and such, hide-and-seek maps, all that, but they're just all hidden. So I'm predicting we're going to see more UGC features to discover new maps in BedWars because it's just obvious. We need this. So I'm predicting we're going to see it this year. My next prediction is kind of related a little bit to the combat revamp, and that is optimizations. I predict we're going to see lots of optimizations in Roblox BedWars for game performance. It's starting to get to a point where the game, I mean, I'm running a 3080 Ti, you know, GPU. I've got 128 gigabytes of RAM. I've got a 9th generation i7. It's not too bad, not too shabby of a machine. This is like above average, right? I can play games on 4K with this thing, but BedWars still lags, and I only get about, I would say about 120 FPS, and that's like really low. And sometimes it even drops below 60 frames per second. So I'm predicting we're going to start seeing a lot of heavy optimizations for the game because at some point if the game doesn't optimize, it's going to start losing a lot of casual players, which I believe makes up the majority of the audience that plays BedWars. My next prediction is that we're going to start seeing a lot more minigame modes in BedWars. You know, not so much like LTMs, but more minigame kind of experiences, kind of like what we saw with the Mountain King. Now, I don't know how well that event worked for them. It's just my prediction that we're going to start seeing the game head that way. Whether I believe it makes sense or not, I can see that the devs are having fun with that. You know, they had some really cool game modes. Despite how difficult the event was, they had a lot of cool mini games in there, and I can see a lot more games like that, where it's not so much of a repeat of the same game experience over and over and over. I think a lot of players are getting bored with that, so I think the devs are seeing that they need to start shaking things up. My next prediction is one that I think is just going to happen whether we like it or not, and it's going to be some form of trading added to BedWars. Now, I know a lot of players don't want trading added to BedWars. There's also a lot of players that do, and it's just kind of inevitable. Like, so many popular PvP games have trading in them, not exception of like Arsenal, but so many popular PvP games have them. It adds a lot to the player experience where you actually care about a lot of the collections that you earn. You know, if you have some kind of added value to the items and grinding that you have, you know, you're more likely to care and play a lot more. So having a trading community would actually boost the population immensely. However, would I care about trading? Not so much. I'm not really into the trading aspect. I just think it's inevitable that we're going to start seeing that this year. My next prediction is that we're going to see a lot of familiar content creators returning when BedWars passes 200,000 players once again. I mean, the game is currently hitting about 120,000 players, a little bit over that, in fact, and so it's doing really well still. And where a lot of content creators left the game and stopped creating content for it because their views were down, I think we're going to start seeing a lot of them come back after BedWars reaches 200,000 again. My next prediction is that Roblox Islands is going to release a new progression path in the game, making it more clear what you should be grinding for. Currently, the game has nothing like that. It's kind of all over the place as far as progression goes, and I think if they actually created a solid progression path and indication of how well you're doing in the game, it's a no-brainer. It's an absolute no-brainer. Now, related to the previous prediction, I predict that Islands is going to make a big comeback and reach over 30,000 players. The game has not seen 30,000 players in some time, and those were like easy numbers once upon a time. That was not bad. And because the Islands devs are working so hard on the game on a weekly basis, I think it's just going to happen. They're going to hit the right feature, the right time, and we're going to see the game make a comeback. My next prediction is that I'm going to be doing a lot more collaborations with other content creators. Now, I mean, this one's it's a self-prediction, so I have a lot of control over this. So I don't know if you call it a prediction or not. It's more just like a statement and announcement. I'm going to be doing a lot more collaborations with other content creators. So expect a lot more videos from me with other familiar names. I mean, I got to finally do like a 1v1 against Jesse TC at some point in Blox Roots, right? Maybe some other games. He still owes me a build-a-boat for treasure battle. I mean, I challenged him like almost 2 years ago. Actually, it has been 2 years, Jesse. My next prediction is that we're going to see a lot more BedWars content in Roblox Islands. What does that mean? I'm talking about items and content from BedWars being replicated or integrated into Islands. I mean, after all, BedWars did steal a lot of content from Islands. Let's talk about it. BedWars stole Farmer Cletus from Islands. They stole watermelons from Islands. They stole Melody from Islands. They stole the Pirate Davy from Islands. Like even the cannons, dude. Even the cannons. They stole so much from Islands that it's about time Islands start stealing stuff back, They might as well start stealing some stuff back. They even stole Minecraft blocks. I mean, we got grass. I mean, come on now. Yeah, we're gonna start seeing, I think, more BedWars content integrated into Islands. My next prediction is a big one, and that is Minitoon will create another banger of a game. And it's going to be completely different than Piggy. I think it's going to be a completely different style game, and it's going to be one that has a lot of cool story and lots of cool hidden content. My other prediction on this is that it's going to be the new big game that everyone's going to move to. So watch out for Minitoon. I have a feeling he's going to make a big game this year. And my next prediction is that Creekcraft is going to reach 10 million subscribers this year. I mean, if you look at how he's pacing, currently he's pacing pretty well to be able to reach that. I mean, in fact, he'll probably exceed 10 million subscribers this year. He's getting anywhere between 5,000 to all the way up to 50,000 subscribers per day right now. He's growing rapidly. And after the Darman collaboration, if he does something with Darman, because I saw that tweet, Creek. Yeah, I think this is going to happen. I think he's going to reach 10 million at a minimum. My next prediction is that we're going to start seeing a lot more games based on Minecraft mods on Roblox. I mean, it's kind of just obvious. You have Islands that was based on Skyblock. You have BedWars that was based on, obviously Minecraft BedWars. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more Minecraft style games on Roblox that are based on mods. Like, I feel like we're going to see a one block game at some point. We're probably going to see more prop hunt style games. I've got my own Minecraft style game coming. It's based on an existing game. So news on that soon, by the way. Not going to spoil anything, but news on that. But there's so many different Minecraft opportunities that I think we're going to start seeing a lot more games based on Minecraft mods on Roblox. And my next prediction is that I'm going to be doing a lot more Minecraft videos. I mean, why not? I love doing Minecraft stuff. I think you're going to start seeing some cool stuff from me on Minecraft. I've been craving Minecraft so much lately that I want to play more of it. So expect a lot more Minecraft videos, including collaborations with other pro Minecraft players pretty soon. Now, this one might be a little obvious, but I predict that my main channel is going to reach 650,000 subscribers. Now, Rainbow Candy Glow thinks I'm going to reach somehow. She thinks I'm going to reach over 1 million subscribers. I don't know how that's possible. I mean, that's insane. That's absolutely insane. But hey, I'd be really happy with 650,000 subscribers. But that's my prediction, because based on my math, we should be able to reach 650,000 no problem. And finally, I predict that my TikTok is going to reach 100,000 followers, because guess what? I'm going to start updating my TikTok. I decided it. Instead of posting shorts on YouTube, I will be posting a lot more shorts on TikTok, and we're going to reach 100,000 followers. So if you want to help me with this prediction, because that's a lot. I'm only at like 15,000 right now. That's a lot to reach this year. To follow me on TikTok, definitely check out the link in the description, or you can find me at starcode DV. Now, before I end the video, I do have one request for you. What is your one prediction for Roblox BedWars? By the way, I'm going to be doing a follow-up video where I will be asking my content creator friends what their one prediction is for Roblox BedWars or just Roblox in general. So stay tuned for that video. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Man, we got to get to that 650,000 subscriber goal for this year. Otherwise, my prediction is going to be wrong. And next year, expect a follow-up video where I go through my predictions for 2023 and see how many I got right. I'm curious. Actually, I already know I got them all right. I mean, of course, I predicted the future. They're all going to be right. So anyway, thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Peace.